Hey everybody, it's Corey Poirier again, coming at you today live from the Grand Canyon. I mentioned yesterday that I was going to check in today, once again, the day before the launch of my upcoming Thriving book, which drops tomorrow on my 40th birthday. And so I just wanted to check in today as promised. I wanted to share a little thought with you today that maybe you can apply to your life. It's something we talk about in the new Thriving book, so I figured why not talk about it right here today. So yesterday what happened is we're out on our Invisible Impact tour. We ran into a lady whose name is Kathy, and Kathy was sharing with us her story. She suffers from Crohn's disease, and recently on their 30th wedding anniversary, just literally days after that, her husband actually passed away with cancer. And Kathy was telling us that in life we get to choose if we want to be the victim from her perspective, or if we want to carry a smile and maybe do our best to make our world, our own world that we're living in, and the world of other people a better place. And so, this is a great example of somebody who's chosen to react to the negative hand that she's been dealt in a positive way, so that the outcome is more positive than if she chose the opposite. It also made me think of somebody who shared some insight in the book as well, the upcoming Thriving book, and this is my little way to, I guess, plug the book a few times, since it is dropping in tomorrow, and that's the launch day. But Candace Carnahan is in the book as well, and Candace a number of years ago got in an accident on the job and lost one of her legs. And so Candace actually uses an artificial leg as her second leg, and she was telling the story about how she was running down the road, out on a run, and the leg was really hurting her that day, and she said, in her words, feeling sorry for herself. And then she looked over to the side and saw a gentleman sitting in a wheelchair, and she thought, you know what, I bet you he would give anything to have a sore leg that he was running on today. So it really puts things in perspective. So, I like to usually share things in threes, and today I just thought maybe for the number three, you can share your story. So feel free to, share your story on our page under Facebook, under Invisible Impact. You can go on there and just share your story about how you may have taken a negative circumstance and turned it into a positive one. But if you're looking for maybe a strategy that you can apply into your life, I love Jack Canfield's equation. It might not be Jack's, but I've heard it through Jack, about E plus R equals O, which says essentially that we're going to be hit with events that we can't control, but we can control our reaction, which ultimately dictates the outcome that we're going to have. So I hope you can find a way, if you're hit with a negative circumstance, to react in a positive way so that you can have a positive outcome. Until that time, I'm Corey Poirier. Feel free to check out the new book at thisisthebook.com. And until next time, I hope you find a way today to live with passion.